Good afternoon. This is Country Computer Consultant. Let's talk about email wars. Back in the 1990s is when I was first introduced to email. I was taking care of British Petroleum as their local administration network administrator. It was outsourced to us at our group at Paranet. They had a bunch of Macs in. We took care of about 800 Macintoshes, and we used CC Mail. Y'all might remember that. That's when I learned what email and email wars were. I thought it was really cool how you could send something, and before you could walk down the hallway, it was on their screen. That was slicker than snot. Unfortunately, so were bad things. Like if you got an email from a coworker or superior or a subordinate, and it sort of hit you wrong, and then you didn't think that through, and you responded quickly, got a little bit upset about it, a little tersely, or even got pissed off and raged on, and you hit that send button. Once you hit send, man, that was it. It was on their desktop, on their little Macintosh, little 3-inch screen back then, and you were off and going. I saw a lot of careers damaged and a few even destroyed from email wars. It's almost like when you're driving and somebody cuts you off. Of course, I'm one to talk as far as getting pissed off with people driving, road rage. 20 years of that stuff in Houston. So I'm very familiar with it. People cutting you off, doing stupid stuff. You're in your cocoon in your car, and you're a badass. I mean, nobody can hurt you, and you can take on the world. You're yelling and flipping them off and driving and cutting in front of them or getting up on their rear or getting up on their side. You're tough. But once tables turn, they're getting up on you. Stoplight comes, they're out there on your tail. Or worse yet, doors start opening. Well, then it really comes down to it. Then you got to open your door. Next thing you know, you're toe-to-toe. Talking's done. Now it's time to walk the walk. It's about the same thing in email. Everybody thinks they're badass and they're real tough behind that keyboard instead of behind the wheel. And the not political correctness. I sure as hell don't want to use that word. The sincerity, just being human about it goes out real quick. There's no politeness. There's no, conciliatory. There's nothing. There's just, hey, you do this, or screw that, no way, or you're stupid. I can't believe it. It's just everybody has a more antagonistic attitude. At least they can. I've seen a lot of this. This is what I'm focusing on here is for people to get away from that. Try to be. Everything you type in there lasts forever. Think about it like that. It can be forwarded to 50 other people. In fact, I've seen that. Some guy sends out an email to 10 people. Hey, look at this. In this school, or I think this, I think that. And one of the 10 thinks it's stupid. He replies back, you're an idiot. But he doesn't reply all. So all those other 9 people saw the reply back to that one guy getting slammed. And then the slam fast goes back because all they know how to do is hit reply all instead of just reply. Or stop. This is what I had to preach for, almost 18 years now. When I saw a lot of that happen, I saw it got out of hand so fast. The quickest way is to get out of the car. Not to start stuff, but to end it. A lot of times when I saw email exchanges getting heated, or a bit too antagonistic or confrontational, it just became a lot better and it ended a lot faster. On a better note, most of the time, walk down that hallway or get on the elevator, go to the next building, whatever. Go to the guy's desk, sit in front of his desk, sit down, shut the door, and go, now let's work this out. Because people get real nice when you're sitting right across from them. Nobody else around. And they get nicer. They understand. Or if you were the jerk, then you can sit down and go, look, I got carried away. I'm sorry. I had a bad day. this pissed me off. I took this wrong. What did you really mean about that? And you can get it worked out. And I know this is more psychology stuff rather than tech stuff, but the tech stuff can really be accelerated and made a whole lot worse with the speed of our electronic technology that we have. So use it wisely. When it heats up, try to calm it down, especially with family stuff. Good God Almighty. You want to get into a tough with someone, you know, get an email war going with a mother-in-law or brother-in-law or a brother, sister, niece, nephew, aunt, uncle. Because, man, everybody will jump in then. And it's all documented about what you said, so he can't say, well, he said, you know, it's not like he overblew it. Well, no, I saw exactly what you saw because I saw exactly what you typed because I got a copy of it too. So does everybody else in the family because now it's a big hubbub. So be careful what you send. Try to scale it down. Don't reply all on that. When you are sending stuff out, and you do want to, you know, to get across an idea or deliver something to a group of people, use the BCC, please. Don't use the CC. BC is blind carbon copy. That means people don't see each other's email addresses. Just address it to yourself and BCC the 10 or 100 other people. The other people appreciate that because they don't want an email coming to them and their email is in there with a list of 100 other emails that those other 99 guys saw their email address. So use BCC. Once you get it, remember, once it sends out there, it's gone. Unless you're on Exchange server, sometimes you can pull that back. But you know, there's a whole lot of people outside of the corporate business world that are on Exchange. Mostly it's POP and IMAP. So be careful sending stuff out. You know, especially with anything that has to do with making fun of race, religion, sexual stuff, man, that can kill you. Ask the sheriff department of Harris County about that. That almost wiped out that whole department. Anything that you send out in mail, public record. And it could be used against you for a long time. Be careful what you send out. Try not to get into a pissing war with someone electronically. You don't want to do that. You want to keep it civil. If there's something of importance that needs to be discussed, at least do it on the phone. At least you have more of an exchange where you can hear tone, you can hear pauses, people are less confrontational over the phone. And if it's really important, if it really gets hot, do it face to face. You'll be surprised how things can chill out and get resolved person to person rather than, you know, throwing electronic hand grenades with email back and forth. Email's a great thing, but it sure can be like throwing gasoline on brush fire. You want to stay away from that. So, let's keep that in mind as we're doing our business, conferring or expressing our thoughts and political stuff with clients or friends. Now, I've got to be careful myself because, you know, I'm a right-wing, sometimes people say extremist. I like to think conservative Christian patriot, and I just don't understand the left. I think they have some kind of social or life experience deficiency. That's just the way that I see it. They think the adverse of me, but we all have lived to experience different things, and I've seen a lot of good and evil, and that's the way that I think, so that's just the way that it is. So let's be careful what we express with email. Try to keep it cool. Try not to get yourself in trouble. Alright, this is the Country Computer Consultant. Have a good day.